Vicor, Wolf, we're doing some YouTube. Hello! As you can see, I have a new hat on. I'm not going to tell you the name of this hat. Whoever is first to leave a answer in the comments as to what the hat should be called, and I agree with their answer, gets to challenge me with something, or have one of their challenges removed. I am coming to you from outside of this room. I am now coming to you from inside the computer lab. I am no longer outside of that room because there, as you might have heard, there was a conversation going on over there. And I thought that would be distracting. Both to me, to you, and to whoever it was who was having the conversation. So I'm in the computer lab now. But the room that I was outside of was called the morgue. You might be wondering, why is it called the morgue? Good question. I don't know. Neither do the RLAs, i.e. the Residence Life Advisors, i.e. the students who are supposed to know everything about the dorm. They didn't even know the room was called the morgue until I asked them about it. Now you're going to ask me, well, how do you know it's called the morgue? Because on my first day here, i.e. when I moved in 3 weeks before all the normal students did, because I am a weirdo and play football, well, I guess playing football is kind of normal. Well, not normal, but not weirdo-ish. But still, I'm a weirdo and I play football, so whatever. We don't have to get into semantics. So when I first came here, after moving in, I was exploring the dorm and went down the stairwell and saw that door. But in this case, the door was open. And there was a sign on the inside of the door. There's probably still the sign on the outside of the door that was saying no entry. But there was a new sign on the inside of the door that said something blah 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 blah, please shut the door when leaving the morgue. So yeah, that room is called the morgue. What is in the morgue? What happens in the morgue? I don't know. I do know that at least the room directly inside the door is pretty barren and just is kind of unfinished, kind of like my basement, though a bit less unfinished. And I might be wrong about some of those aspects because that was 2 months ago. I don't have a good memory. Maybe even more than that. Probably more than that. No, about 2 months ago. And there were a few wooden structures in there. I also have heard that this building used to be an actual medical facility, so maybe the morgue was at one point the morgue and held dead bodies. I don't know. It's a mystery. Maybe I'll find it out. Maybe I won't. Now, on to what I actually wanted to talk to you about. So, today is the first day of reading period, which is basically a 4-day weekend that we get in the middle of each term. I only have 2 days of that because the other 2 days are going to be spent football playing. And my Sunday is going to be taken up by Dungeons and Dragons, hopefully, and my new job, working at a cafeteria, cleaning dishes. It's very fun to clean dishes. I never thought I would say that, but it is very fun to clean dishes. Now, my goal for the rest of this term, until I get back home, is to upload one video to this channel every day. Not every day, every week, every Sunday. I will try to upload one video to this channel. And then every Tuesday and Thursday, I will try to upload one video onto my channel, The Greer. Thus, I will have 3 episodes a week of stuff happening. And so I kind of need to get on the ball with making content, especially since I have extra time right now. So, that's what you can look forward to for the rest of the term until I get home, and then I'll be making lots of videos because I'll be at home with nothing to do at any point except for awesome things. Now, my next point that I wanted to make, the actual thing I wanted to talk about, and not just the housekeeping things that apparently have taken a whole bunch of time already, is that a week and a half ago my parents were up here and they said that my mom had commented at one point on Facebook after going back to some of my grandparents, because my grandparents are curious. One pair of grandparents had come up with my parents, but the other pair hadn't. So my mom had told other grandparents, at least I think it was my grandparents, maybe it was another relative, but a relative of some sort, that I was adapting very well to college life, which I found strange. More thought-provoking. Thought-provoking is a better word. Because I hadn't really thought of it as adapting. Like, I just felt like I was doing the same old Greer things. I was just not getting told to stop being Greerish and weird and all that fun stuff by my mom. So it didn't really feel like I was adapting to anything, which was strange. But depending on how exactly you're defining your terms, unless you define them carefully to exclude this situation, I guess I have adapted to college life, because I have changed my behavior. And so it still works, but it was the first time I realized that it was actually really easy for me to adjust. Maybe that's a good thing. Probably is a good thing. It's definitely a weird thing. But that's all. Basically a boring update, but slightly less boring update-ish than a boring update, I guess. Maybe you disagree, but thank you for watching, and please like this video. Don't forget to be awesome, and until we meet again, farewell.